Yes, thank you guys for joining us on Hotspot. On this day, today we are looking at something different. Today we are into politics, our own politics. Zepa Zimbabwe kuti zviri kufamba sei, zvakamira sei, and zviri serious here kana kuti ngoma ndiyo ndiyo, because it's a concern for every citizen kuti, things they should be done differently, as past. But one thing that breaks me down is amana hey, nyika yedu hapana kunatsotirongekei man, certain things, and you can easily see kuti even if you are comparing with other countries zvedu zvinongoitwa ngezvekumombe zviya, it's not hazvina kumaka dignity kakaika zvinofanira kutakurawo. You see kuti even amen tione zvakamira sei. But this is Nelson Chamisa achimbotaura kuti about Tendai Biti. I think everyone was there to hear about Mr. Biti next move kuti zvakamira sei, because mukomana anga asiri paground, and when people voted, he was voted out, patimu pane vanhu vaikombita now, you see. And now, he's one of those people that we count on when it comes to CCC, to Triple C. Is that one person that you can never do without. You need him. He's vocal. He's very brave. Zvekutomira zvekudaro, and he has a history yekugona basa rake raita, in the past years. So now, you know what happens. Sometimes people they get carried away. Mabasa wanenge wakavhoterwa nevanhu, and then at the end of the day unozopedzisira wakuluza. But still still vanhu vanenge vachikudai, the mob inenge ichikudai, but kuconstitution kwanyu ikoko kwamune mavhoterana ikokoko anenge aita ma1, you see. And I believe kuti this was also a test yedemocracy yavanogara vachiparidza kuti democracy. People, they were being tested kuti is there democracy for sure. So they couldn't do otherwise, because even us, we are waiting to see kuti democracy yavanoparidza iriko here democracy. So we have seen kuti Chamisa have got other plans for Tendai Biti. But let's hear kuti zvakazara kuti what is he saying, on this press conference that he did yesterday.
Musafamba guys, musafamba. And a little bit closer in the front.
Have you successfully lodged your papers?
Well, you can see that I came with my colleagues, Advocate Mpofu, our head of the legal team, and our brother, Honorable Tendai Biti, also an advocate, but who's also going to play a very pivotal role in this big march to a new Zimbabwe. We are so excited that the new Zimbabwe is loading. There's no way Zimbabwe is going to remain the way it is. Change is in the air. The change season is upon us. This is the time. Victory is certain. Victory is obvious. And of course, it's all victory around. We have managed to file our papers. We have concerns around certain.
It's more like every time, the guy, yes, he promises us, really bore everything is going well, people, they really want to know, but this time, is there going to be a serious change, or things going to be the roller coaster as it was before, but the guy has got a very, very sweet tongue, he always comes and he tells his people, you know what, but this is a concern for everybody, even for every member of CCC. That's why you see him is explaining how to explain it, but from the horse's mouth.
Of the issues, particularly the issue of the voters' roll, but it's an issue that we hope is going to be resolved once the candidates have been nominated. The next hurdle is the issue of the voters' roll, and the issue of making sure that all those who registered and participated in 2018 or post-2018 as registered voters, their names have to be reflected. The information we have so far is that most of the names are missing, and we would want to understand why, and that issue has to be rectified. But we are otherwise, so far, so good. We understand that the candidates are still registering. I'm not so sure if Mr. Mnangagwa has come. He's a courageous man. I don't know why he's willing to even have the courage to stand in this election.
You can see the smile ya Tendai Biti kuti murume ari kutonakirwa akatoudzwa kuti aranzaiwa, don't worry. Unogona ngowasiya chimuti kana waluza chimuti but kunoku kutone imwe hombe yatinoda se toda kukuvhurira. But to be honest guys, who doesn't want Tendai Biti to be Anna Chamisa? Who doesn't want? Everyone wishes them together. You know, they are power when they are together. Divided, mawana nengatotanga. Kana mukatongowa divide arume two mawana nengatotanga, you know. I believe kuti Tendai Biti atone force imwe yanayo yokuti akanza abuda mu-CCC, it will also affect them somehow, you know. But nevertheless, you can see his smile kuti he knows that he has been promised good things, you know, good positions. You can even see how Mr. President Nelson Chamisa tried to turn down this question.
Because he has no reason to be in the election. Decency must teach him that he must just hand over to the next government.
Are you happy with the conditions so far of the election period?
Well, conditions, we still have problems, particularly in the countryside, around command politics, command voting. The abuse of our traditional leaders is a big issue. And of course, terrorizing individuals, supporters, and those of our members who are in the countryside doing a lot of our campaign work. So yes, we have challenges. We also have Job Scala, our own member of parliament, who is incarcerated, and other political leaders who are behind bars. That tells you that the environment itself is something that is a cause for concern. But look, the greater the challenges, the greater our dimension of courage, boldness, and fortitude to make sure that we win. And indeed, we win this election emphatically. What we want is a big win, nothing short of a big win.
What will you offer the electorate? What are you saying to the electorate?
Well, the electorate is waiting for dignity, restoration of decency for everyone. I am a leader, I am a president for everyone. And I'm saying to Zimbabweans, you have been marginalized, you have been left behind. But here is a leader who is coming for you. Jobs for everyone, dignity for everyone, prosperity for everyone, and of course, happiness for everyone.
How is the process so far as far as other constituencies are concerned?
Well, we have received reports. It started slow. We had problems administratively. ZEC were telling us they had challenges with some of our signatories because they had not received from their headquarters. But we hope that it will be resolved. Of course, we had our team yesterday. They had their car impounded and our papers almost withheld. But we've sorted that one out. So we are going to assess the situation and give a comprehensive report after the end of the day.
Have you experienced any issues with double candidates?
Well, we don't have any double candidate except for certain individuals in Mashingo who stole some papers yesterday and forged signatures. So it's not a case of double candidates, but fraud.
So you see, now a fraud is it's not only in ZANU-PF, even Kusisi's fraud, Hitoriko. There are people that are doing fraud, even Musisi much. So guys, we've got a lot to do still, you know, because as you know about Kondowese, which means there is a lot that is happening behind the scenes that we don't know. But like what he said, the issue has been resolved and the issue is being solved. Let's hear further.
And some fraudulent activity. So it's a criminal thing that has been reported to the police. We don't foresee any problem of double candidates because we only have 2 signatures and they cannot have double candidates. So that is not a problem that we are anticipating. We have filled and filed all the vacancies in the constituencies and hopefully all the rural district councils, assuming that we receive reports from the countryside. We have also even filled the proportional representation. But there was a problem administratively and legally because there was no statutory instrument that provided for that process. So now that it has come, we have also filed. We are hoping that there's going to be an extension of time to accommodate it for the delay and for dismissal.
We see people like your vice president who is not on the candidates list. Where are you going to?
All right, this is the question that all of you have been waiting to hear from this journalist. You know, this is the vital question. I want you to be attentive and hear his response. You know, these guys, they are very clever. They know that they cannot do anything that violates the democracy that they preach every time, you know. So here's the answer that he gave, you know, so that people, they can be calm down. Was able to, you know, komabiti hapana kwavari kuenda komabiti varimo muccc imomo varimo kusvika vaenda kumavhotsi vanenge varimo imomo. Hear this.
Flat a person like Mr. Biti.
We are a presidential republic, and our campaign is going to be basically a presidential. You know, our focus is not to be in parliament, but to be in government. We have been in parliament for a long time. That's not our station of choice at the moment. Our station of choice is government. So you will see Mr. Biti in government. He's going to play a pivotal role in the campaign that we are going to be.
So now you can see they've actually realized that they cannot make any change, even if they wakawana masitsa akawanda mu parliament. There is nothing that they're gonna change, you know. Because but now he's saying our focus is no longer on the parliament, but our focus is now to govern the country.
Waging very soon, because he's part of that government, and that is what we are offering to Zimbabweans. So yes, you will see that happening. I mean, parliament is going to be there. We already have people deployed there, but there are others who are beyond parliament. They are in government, and they must play that role in government. So you will see a strong team, you will see a formidable team, you will see the future of Zimbabwe, and it is here. It is represented. You can see it around.
The evidence of Serbia was supported in the race. What do you say to it?
It's not a factor. I just see one person.
Someone abvuzwa Sevilla muri kuti kudii now. But yeah, that was a very good answer by Nelson Chamisa. So guys, nevertheless, this is what it is, you know, right now at the moment. Many people, they've been worried kuti Mdarabiti zvarowa skachaita sei. He remains within the CC party, you know, CCC party. He's not going anywhere, you know, and he's going to play what we call a pivotal role in this party, because he's one of those people that you always need by your side. You know, he's that one of those people who anobhilivhisa nyika yese uri kunzwere murume ane maglazi ari paseri apo akatanga kutaura murume iyeye ndopaona kuti haya maadvocate zveshuwa. So guys, nevertheless, this is what we have for you today. Nelson Chamisa, CCCCCC. Masima nganiko CCC. All right. Matatu. Masima tatu. But this time we are hoping that things they will go well, guys, because I'm 1,000. We surely need a change. But I mean, because Mdara ED ane naro anengari kana 3 steps ahead. Yeah. But nevertheless, guys, it is what it is. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Norbert Chimuka, signing out on Hotspot.